It's a bright, sunny afternoon in Virginia, and the Cookout 400 is just moments away at the tight, demanding half-mile of Martinsville Speedway. This is a track where experience means everything, and no one represents that better than Denny Hamlin. A six-time winner here. Starting from the pole, he knows exactly how to control the rhythm of this place. At the same time, Hendrick Motorsports has been dominant at Martinsville in recent years. The big question is whether they can once again deliver for Chevrolet at a track where they've built such a strong legacy. All 37 cars roll up to the grid, and we are green at Martinsville. William Byron gets a great launch, pulling ahead of Josh Berry as the field quickly settles into single file up front. Behind them, drivers immediately begin fighting for position. You can already see cars diving low, trying to fill gaps, sometimes making clean moves, and sometimes forcing the issue. Hamlin, as expected, is focused on controlling the pace while protecting his rear tires. That's crucial here. But early on, he gets stuck behind John Hunter Nemechek, who keeps sliding up in front of him off the corners. That slight delay is all it takes. Byron sees the opportunity and dives to the inside to take the lead. Hamlin had been battling that traffic for a lap or two, and that hesitation opened the door wide open. Byron capitalizes perfectly, and Hamlin nearly loses another spot to Josh Berry in the process. Still, Hamlin isn't worried. He's known for his ability to move around this racetrack, adjust his line, and shape the corners differently than anyone else. You can see that confidence again, just like earlier in the season when he said his car was lights out. And once again, it looks that way. It doesn't take long. Hamlin works his way back to the front and retakes the lead. Up ahead, Kyle Busch had already predicted trouble, saying he'd need a caution between laps 30 and 40 because his tires wouldn't last. He stretches it a bit longer, but not by much. Over the radio, he's asking for more rear brake and better drive off the corner, clearly struggling. Then, just before the stage ends, trouble breaks out. A chain reaction begins when Nemechek checks up. One car runs into another, and suddenly multiple cars are spinning. It's chaos cars bouncing into each other in quick succession. Caution comes out with just 3 laps to go in the stage. That hands Hamlin the stage win, his first of the season. But the drama continues on pit road. Ryan Preece has a slow stop and drops several positions. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. gets penalized for speeding. And for Kyle Busch, things go from bad to worse. A loose tire rolls dangerously down pit road, creating a serious safety risk before bouncing off the wall. As stage 2 begins, the running order looks very familiar. Hamlin and Byron back on the front row, followed by Ty Gibbs, Austin Cindric, and the rest of the top contenders. Gibbs starts applying pressure immediately. He's been fast all weekend and looks ready to challenge for position. Meanwhile, Ross Chastain gets aggressive with a big defensive move, one of those blocks you don't want to test too often. Soon after, another incident unfolds. Noah Gragson gets turned after contact involving AJ Allmendinger, bringing out the second caution of the day. As pit cycles continue, some drivers gamble on strategy. Kyle Larson makes a key adjustment and gains track position, while Byron loses ground after a slow stop. Meanwhile, Christopher Bell and his crew deliver one of the fastest pit stops of the race. Back under green, Hamlin takes off once again, trying to maintain control. But the field is tightening up behind him. Drivers like Ryan Blaney and Joey Logano begin looking for ways to challenge him, trying to move him out of the preferred groove and disrupt his rhythm. As the race progresses, tire wear becomes a major factor. Some drivers struggle to maintain pace, while others begin to shine on longer runs. Then comes a bold strategy call. Chase Elliott pits early, trying something different after reporting that he couldn't manage his tires effectively over a long run. It's a risky move, one that could either win the race or drop him far back. Meanwhile, more pit road drama unfolds. A bizarre mistake during Tyler Reddick's stop costs him multiple positions after a crew member gets tangled in a hose like a lasso, delaying the entire process. As the race enters its final phase, the intensity ramps up. Blaney makes a strong move to fight for position, while others continue battling in tight traffic. Then, a major moment changes everything. A late caution caused by debris, possibly a brake rotor, resets the field. On the restart, everything shifts. Hamlin misses a gear, an uncharacteristic mistake, and suddenly the opportunity opens for Elliott. At the same time, a massive crash breaks out deeper in the field, involving several cars. Bubba Wallace charges into the incident, unable to avoid contact, ending his day in dramatic fashion. Now, it's all about the restart. Elliott lines up with a real chance. Blaney gives him a push, and Elliott quickly attacks, taking advantage of drivers on older tires ahead of him. He moves past Chastain and secures the lead. Behind him, Hamlin turns aggressive, bumping Blaney into the wall and leaning on Chastain as he tries to fight his way back. But Elliott is gone. With clean air and a perfect line, he begins to pull away. Hamlin closes slightly, but not enough. Coming to the white flag, Elliott has the gap he needs. One final lap around Martinsville. No mistakes. Smooth through the corners. And out of turn 4, Chase Elliott takes the victory. It's his 22nd career Cup Series win. A huge result for Hendrick Motorsports and a statement performance after a perfectly timed strategy call. Chevrolet snaps its early season drought, and the team adds yet another Martinsville win to its record. For Denny Hamlin, it's heartbreak. After leading 292 laps, the win slips away in the closing moments. And just like that, Martinsville delivers another unforgettable finish.